Well, good morning. Is it still morning? Oh no, it's afternoon here in the UK. Anyway, it's morning for a lot of you in the USA and Canada on all that side, but for us it's afternoon, just turned afternoon here, and evening in South Pacific. Some of you South Pacificers might actually be in bed, but there we go. Anyway, hello, my name's Ruth. I'm live here on YouTube, and if you're catching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming and joining me. Apologies for not going live last night. We had a family cinema trip to go see Superman. Woohoo! Love Superman. Of course, not as good as Christopher Reeve, but had its plus points. So if anyone has seen it and wants to discuss it with me in a way that doesn't give away spoilers, I mean, you know, I don't know. There's kind of obvious outcomes, isn't there, with a Superman movie? You know, he usually wins. Not really spoiling anything there, usually, but you know, there's casualties along the way. Anyway, yes, nice Superman. Really enjoyed Lois Lane's, Rachel Brosnan's performance, very good, and really actually enjoyed Lex Luthor. For me, it was probably, I thought, one of the best portrayals of Lex Luthor, in terms of just kind of getting to know him and his motivation and things like that. But anyway, no spoilers. So hi, welcome. Let's see who's on the live chat. Hi Kim and Vicky and Susan. Hello. Hi, who else is here? Claire, great to see you. Yes, there's this new YouTube thing. It ranks you. I don't know if I can switch it off. I'd rather switch it off, but there we go. Yes, and free shipping day tomorrow. And let me just remind myself what the Vicky's sharing all the good stuff. Thank you, Vicky. I'll just go in and make sure I know the exact dates for that. So basically, there's a minimum spend in order to kick in your free shipping, and it works out about £60. Oh, sorry, it is £60 rather here in the UK, which, you know, I think I've already got stuff in my basket that's going to come to that, so good for me. Saves you about £7 here in the UK, as I said. Right, free shipping 23rd to 25th, so 3 days of free shipping. So there we go. All right, I'm just going to get stamping. Is there anything else to tell you? Hi, Lindy. It's morning coffee time here. Cool. Hi, Christelle Vanderberg. Welcome. Oh, Marge is still up. Awesome. Good to finally catch her live. Oh, welcome. So welcome those of you who don't usually catch me live when you're here today. Do tell us a bit about yourself. Really great to see you. Okay, let's get the desk view happening. I've been making some earrings. Part of the reason I've come on, I was meant to come on earlier, is because I've been making some earrings. I bought some lovely new beads back in April, and not really, well, I've used a few of them, but not as many. So I got out all my beady stuff yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Sunday, and then because there's a lot of stuff to get out if I want to have a go making jewellery, so it was a lot to put back again. So let's sort this out. Don't need that light on. All right, so I fancied doing something nice and fun and summery, so I got out Happy Hibiscus. Then I was re-looking at this one, Be My Valentine. So these are both current stamp sets. I think this one is current. This has just moved to online, I think. And I like these nice bold kind of images, and you know how much I love that one. And oh, funny enough, I've just made a pair of earrings for my niece that match those. I bought this all came in one piece, so it was really cheap jewellery making, really. All I did was add it to a earring hook. What else have I been making? Oh, these ones. These are really pretty. Look at those. The bead makes it, really. All right, stampy time, and I was going to try and challenge myself to maybe try and use all the brights, all the colours in the Brights collection. I've re-inked my Lemon Lime Twist ink pad and Daffodil Delight just in case, because it might be that we use a bit of that. And I'm trying to think what to stamp first. I'm wondering whether just to put a bit of a base down of yellow and then go from there. Definitely need some mats, as we're using photopolymer. I was trying to make some for next month, as in what, summer holidays next month, Kim? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I usually try and take some to sell. The other thing I've been busy doing is upcycling a lot of the cards that you guys have given me, because I bought some card blank, you know, just card blanks and envelopes, like cheaper ones, and I've been doing that over the last few days, ready to take on my camp to sell. So right, let's have a think. Have we got a particular layout that we want to have a go with, or should I just go for it? I'm just going to go for it, you know. So this is Daffodil Delight with a little hint of green there. I didn't clean my block as I was squishing my ink in earlier. So where are you from, Christelle? How are you doing, Claire? It's lovely to see you. Oh, thank you, Vicky. So Vicky, my lovely admin, is obviously still up. What time is it with you, Vic? Have I kept you from your slumber? I'm basically trying to fill my space up. I'm not not really worried about the layout just yet. I'm wondering whether to get a big leaf stamp. This one from You Are Remarkable is great. It just fills up loads of space. Oh, it's not very clean. So if you're new to this type of stamping, stick around for the ride. I like to get down a kind of base layer of colour sometimes, just so that when I stamp my other images over the top, I don't have too much kind of like white space showing through. So sometimes it's good just to get this good layer down. Hi, Pippa! Oh, it's not so late. I thought it was much later than that, Vicky. All right, so that's got a bit of yellow pretty much everywhere. Even like here, there are some lighter spots, and I'm just gonna try and pop in one more there and there. There we go. All right, so as I said, a bit of yellow everywhere. There's obviously some bolder sections, but that's fine. We're going to keep layering over the top. And in that Happy Hibiscus set, there is 2 kind of big-ish flowers, and there's that one and that one. So I'm wondering whether to use these ones now as my kind of my bolder flowers, and I'm trying to think what colour to use, because we've got an outline and an inline. Not really, not an inline. We've got an outline and a colouring in one. I'm thinking a bit of orange and pink. Bit crazy, but you know, bright, very bright, clashy but fun. Crystals from the Netherlands. Hey, cool. I'll go for a bit of pumpkin pie with melon mambo. Should I do melon mambo outer? This is going to look like a Hawaiian shirt by the end of it. Wow, Claire, you've been busy. So what I'm looking for now is areas that I've got second generational stamping, not like the full on yellow, and trying to stamp these flowers in those areas and doing clusters of kind of 2 together. So 1, 2. This is a really nice flower to kind of like tuck in quite close together because of the shape of the petals. I know Vicky's got this one. I think Vicky, you made me buy this one. Hi Aurelia! Hi sweetie! Hi Shaz! Alright, that's fun. What are Aurelia's favourite colours? Hi Anne! Oh Anne, this is very much your colours. These are Anne's colours. Okay, so this is a 2-step stamping stamp set. So that means that if you want to, there are 2 stamps for some of the images. And in this one, you've got an outline and a bolder one that colours in. She loves my flowers. Oh, thank you. Just takes a little bit of kind of concentration and lining up. Some 2-step stamps are much easier to line up than others. But the best thing to do is just really get to know your stamp and have a play. And my tip would be, if you're new to this sort of two-step stamping, if you've got one that's got detail that needs to be dark, do the dark one first, because it makes it so much easier to line up when you're having to look through your stamp and block, or block and stamp rather. Just makes it easier. However, when you do layer colour, stamping one colour first and then one over the top does change the look of the colour somewhat. So you can experiment with that. Alright, that was fun. And we do have these lovely little ones here. I'm wondering whether to go in with some leaves first before I do that. So I like this little palmy leaf because I feel that, you know, that goes with the kind of tropical look. So don't always rely on just a singular stamp set to provide you all the images that you need for One Sheet Wonder stamping. Have a look in other stamp sets and see what you can find. Actually, I'm rather tempted to stamp some in this image first. Just do a little bit of a clean up. Right. Oh. Oh, Heather! I bet you're on a high after the wedding. I asked if... Oh, she's asking if I'm hiding. Oh, does she want to see me? You ready? You ready? I'm upside down though. Ooh. So I'm just stamping a bit of this lemon lime twist colour to start adding a bit of green to the background. But as you can see, it's very kind of ethereal really, because this stamp is a, what's it called, a distinctive stamp. Distinct INK inside. Oh, Vicky's been selected for jury duty. Ooh. I say. How exciting. She's gone all shy. You hope you don't get picked. Oh. Oh, I'm liking this stamp. The image is so bold. It's not fun. Oh, you hope you don't get picked. Oh, I shouldn't have done that there. Never mind. It's alright, I'll come back and do something else there. I wasn't thinking then. It's a good leaf. So Crystal, are you a Stampin' Up demonstrator then? It's the Palm from Faith collection, Christine. Hi, Christine. That one. But look out for any other kind of bold, palmy-like leaves that you may have. Oh, you're in Serena's team. Ah, fantastic. Oh, Serena's awesome. So funny, over the weekend my boys have been trying to teach me some of like the new way of talking. Yeah, I can't even begin. I don't even remember. It's not part of my kind of my vocabulary yet. Right, I'm going to stop there. A bit of flirty. Berry. We're off to our son and daughters this afternoon to look at the photos. Oh, lovely. Oh, you've not had any warmth yet over there. Oh, we've been boiling here. Ah, yeah. Oh, well, Serena's artwork is beautiful as well. So I'm just adding all these nice little smaller flowers. And doing first and second generation, which is the first time I've done that for a flower on here, like a bold flower. Oh no, I did it on the yellow ones. What am I'm talking rubbish. I'll start again. I'm doing first and second generation flowers. I forgot I did it for the yellow ones. Oh, this is a bit empty here, isn't it? Okay, so that was Berry Burst. And now I'm going to use... Where's my stamp gone? My little one. lost it for a second. So I'm using Flirty Flamingo now. And the thing about doing second generation with these stamps, you just got to remember to do the second one. So 1, 2, buckle my stool. 3, 4, open the door. Aurelia, how many can you count? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. These sort of remind me of frangipanis, the shape of this flower. These are definitely meant to be hibiscus, aren't they? Oh yeah, because the stamp set's called Happy Hibiscus. Oh, I like your piggy yogurts. What flavour have you got there, Aurelia? Is it strawberry? Or is it something else? My favourite is the peach. Right. I'm working my way through all the colours. So I do have a little bit of Coastal Cabana, and I'm wondering whether to use that with some nice little leaves. So I've got these ones, and now I'm at a point where I'm like, I can't be bothered to do the first image and the second image anymore. And I can't even be bothered to stamp 2 sets of leaves. So I'm going to pop them together and cheat a little bit. See how I'm tucking those right in together like that. She's very bashful. Ah. So although it might feel a bit weird to do Coastal Cabana in this, what's great is because I've already got that background of the yellow and the green in there. The coastal is kind of mixing with that. So it's not quite as turquoise as you think it might be initially. Right, Aurelia, you need to tell me where there's a space. Where is there space for a leaf? you doing? How's your family? Up, she said. Oh, up there. Oh, there's a space up there, is there? Is there space here? Yes. Okay. Then I wanted to add in, because I still haven't used this one yet, but I still want to add in some of these leaves. Because I think they're just nice and a bit stronger, a bolder shape. Now I could introduce Azure Afternoon, but I think I'm just going to stick with Granny Apple Green for this one and then introduce Azure for something else. I could do it for a leaf. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Just wanted another little, a different kind of leaf shape in here. As we've gone quite spiky. It's not absolutely necessary. I'm just doing it because I wanted to. And I got the stamp set out. Oh, that's good to hear, Mary. Oh, Shaz, how's your hubby? Oh, excuse me. I don't actually have much space for this one. I'm starting to realise. But you know me, gotta have it full. Yeah, there's not actually much space for it. Never mind. Okay. But what I might do is just use this little flower because I have not used Poppy Parade yet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use all the Brights collection. I know it's so summery, isn't it? And I'm using all the colours in the Brights collection here. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Shaz. This little red flower is great for just filling it all little spaces. Night, Vicky. Sleep well. All right, that's just been perfect just to fill in those little areas. I'm just aware that the red flowers look like they're a little bit naked there. So I'm going to get, this is Flirty Flamingo. I'm just going to fill in the centres. And also I'm noticing that the centres of those need filling in. Do look a little bit odd. If you find yourself sort of staring at something on a picture and you're thinking, I shouldn't really be staring at that because it's just an empty space, then look at ways to fill. I think, yeah, if I put some yellow in those. Kind of makes sense. Right, where we're going to introduce this little bit of blue. I could do some blue dottage. Could also do some little blue flowers. I use azure. So these are not as bold as I thought they were going to be. Azure is not as dark a colour as I thought. They are blending in really nicely to these backgrounds. And as I said, because I've got that yellow and green background already, they're just sitting really nicely on those, because if I'm look, see, I was stamping on yellow, it just absorbs nice. Alright, I think we're nearly ready for the dots. Oh, which I already have out. I put all the stamps I was using for doing the junk journal type thing. I've left them all in a box, because I thought I'm not going to put them away because I'm going to have to get them back out again. So I may come back on later and do a bit more work on that. So has anyone tried stamping with all one colour family before? So if you're unfamiliar with Stampin' Up inks, they divide their 50 ink colours into 6 groupings. All right, so you have subtles, brights, regals and neutrals, and then you have the in colours, and they run for 2 years. So this is the Brights, current Brights collection. Now occasionally when they rejig the colours, they move colours from one to another. So a few years ago, Pumpkin Pie used to be in Regals, but it's now been moved to Brights. So it's quite fun to have it in there. Years ago we used to have Mango Melody, but Pumpkin Pie is now our orange in the Brights there. Oh, take care, Aurelia. Sleep well. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. The other stamp I did wonder whether to use was this one. This kind of like crosshatch one. And I'm thinking of using it with something like Melon Mambo, which is really going to show up well because it's a nice dark colour. Just as an additional bit of fun texture. Ooh, I like it. I'm not putting it everywhere, just a few spots. I like the shape of it. You can kind of get it into little areas. Look, that little valley there that I had. Right, that's me done. Isn't that fun and bright? Right. Let's go through the colours then. Put them in order as they are in the catalogue. So these are all the Brights. We have Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Azure Afternoon and Berry Burst. So that's all the brights. Then the stamps that I've used, mainly the main kind of focal point, and you would probably get pretty far stamping something similar to this if you have Happy Hibiscus. And I have done some stamp surgery, so this trio here come as one panel, and I've snipped so that I can use them as 3 if I want to. I can really easily put them back on the block, but I've separated them out. And then I did use that background, this sort of in the background, this leaf here, and then I did use those dots from You Are Remarkable. This one, although I really wanted to kind of make use of it, I ended up not really being that bothered about the leaf, but did make use of these 2 little flowers. But there are other stamp sets that do have those sort of flowers in them if you don't have this one. And then Faith Collection, for me it was this palm leaf that I really wanted to add that kind of like tropical vibe. And it's not super obvious, so again, if you don't have it, swap it out for something else. There's some really nice leaves in that Botanical Beauty one, so you could, you know, easily use that. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Christelle, glad you could join us. Who else was here that doesn't usually get to come? Do I have something in mind? I don't actually. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't have anything in mind as yet. It may come to me. There we go. Right, lots of love to you all, and have a great rest of your day, or have a good sleep if that's what you're going to be doing. And hopefully I'll catch you all soon. Ooh, I'm just trying to see if I can. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, I'm just seeing if I can change this. Anyway. Take care, everyone. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with my settings in the background. That's what I'm doing. Nothing particularly exciting. There we go. Wanted to get you guys in a bit closer so you've got that as a background.